Gather round, children, buckle your pants and open your ears while I serve you a nice warm helping of a story. A story full of love and care as if it were your own mother's cooking. As full of action and adventure as a Jackie Chan bromance with Chris Tucker. Or maybe not. There was once a man, but not just any man. This man's name was Jesus. Now this man was like stupid cool. Cooler than your sweet old granny's 10-year-old freezer-meat cool. This guy was so cool they wrote a book about him. A lot of books, actually. Like he was a really cool guy. But we'll be looking at this one for now. There are a lot of crazy weirdo things that happen in the Book of Acts. Take this guy, for example. One day he was just walking around minding his own business when BAM! A flaming tongue falls on his face. Or perhaps this fine fellow. He goes by the name of Stephen. One day he decided to give everyone a history lesson. Then he got stoned. Oh, not that kind of stone. That's definitely not very inappropriate, Karen. Okay, that's better. Well, better than getting stoned. No wait, they're both bad. But today we're going to be focusing on this strapping young lad who goes by the name of Saul in his complete 360 no-scope ladder shot conversion to Christianity. Saul was really strong. And grumpy. He was a bit of a jerk, actually. Saul was accompanied by his posse of murdering murderers that could eat your face off in under a minute. Wait, they were Jewish? Scratch that thing I just said. They traveled all around killing any Christians they happened upon, whether you were a sweet old lady or a thieving thief. The super plot twist was that Saul thought he was actually doing God a favor. What a stuck-up, pretentious butthead. Anyway, one day they were traveling to a town named Damascus. The clouds parted and God appeared. Sort of. More like this giant awe-inspiring light came down, pimp-slapped Saul, and threw him on the ground like he was about to take his lunch money. But out of that light was a voice. I think there were some angels too. Ah, there we go. The voice was God, and God spoke to Saul asking him, "Why you messing with my homies, bro?" And Saul replied asking, "Who are you, magical man?" Then God pimp-slapped Saul some more, saying, "I'm Jesus, bro," which was like holy poop insane to him. Finally, God was like, "Go into town, bro." And then the Lord disappeared and left Saul more blind than blindfolded Helen Keller, blind with weird stuff on his eyes. Looked scaly, definitely not tasty. Trust me, it'll give you a rough night on the porcelain throne like hot and spicy Chinese food. Let's shift over to another fine gent named Ananias. No, not that one. The other one. Ah, yes. The Lord appeared to Ananias. The Lord appeared to Ananias, got his attention and said, "Go talk to Saul, he's my bro now." Ananias humbly responds with, "What's wrong with you, God? Are you bat poop crazy? That guy will kill me." So the Lord became angry with Ananias, and fire and brimstone began to rain down like a shower of flaming tongues. Ouch. Oh, it burns like the merciless insults of my high school ex-girlfriend. Oh, wait. God just told him to pull up his big boy pants, suck it up, and get going already. Let's get back to Saul, shall we? Or is his name Paul? Whatever, let's just call him Saul. Now Ananias, no, not that one, came to Saul, touched his beautiful face, and Saul was cured of half of his Helen Keller syndrome, and the scaly eye boogers fell off his eyes like he was molting. Except he was not silly. Humans don't molt. After his horrible eye boogers fell off, Saul was baptized with the Holy Spirit and immediately turned a new leaf. One that looks all shiny and green as opposed to the old leaf with the caterpillars and ugly ugliness. I mean, after Saul was preaching about Jesus and all the people were like, "Bro, wasn't this the guy that was killing people who talked about Jesus?" Everyone was perplexed and confuzzled so much that people wanted to kill him for his change. Because people don't like change. Luckily for Saul, word came around and he avoided his close encounter with the face of death. After his conversion, Saul went back to the Jewish homeworld of Jerusalem that houses many Jews and asked to join the disciples. But at first the disciples were like, "Whoa guys, I don't think we can trust him. I mean, he was there at the stoning." "Oh, be quiet, Peter," of Stephen. But then Saul's future homie Barnabas, not to be confused with Barabbas or Bar Jesus, intervened in the situation and set everything straight. In that region of Judea, Samaria, Galilee, and all those other weird names I can't pronounce, peace was instilled in the hearts of all, and they all had nice parties. Happy birthday to whoever's watching this. And that, my dear children, is the story of Pistachio. Saul Asio, a pharmaceutical Pharisee who frantically fought against Christians, received a slapping from God and drastically changed his life for the good of Christianity and the world.